Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yes. We're back in the studio. We're back in the studio. Not the same place, same time, but we're back in. We had such a good response a few weeks ago when we did smells.
Smells. Good smells and bad smells. I thought you smell quite nice today. Makes a change.
Always do. Then we thought we would do noises. We'll cover all the senses, I guess.
Well, yeah, it'll be tastes in a week's time.
So
who knows?
Things that we'll talk about the ones that we like, but we'll also talk about the ones that make us grumpy. And I thought I've made a list. I thought I'd start off with noises that I like. Ice cream van. Now I don't know whether this is a British thing or whether this is universal. I don't
think they have ice cream vans in
I
other
don't think
countries.
you have them in other countries. We have a van that comes around with
ice cream inside.
You know, like the police siren, but instead of it being a police siren, it's a nursery rhyme being played, and it warns us that the man's outside to sell ice creams by the single.
There are some very cruel parents out there, though, aren't there? Because they say, "Oh no, when the noise is playing, it's run out of ice cream. You can't have any." And it's like,
he's run out. He's sold out.
He's run out. Sold
out. He's just letting you know.
Why are all those kids queuing up then, Mum? Well, they're going to be disappointed, aren't they? Yeah, exactly right.
So that's one. That's one that I always think of. Noise. One of the noises that makes me happy, even if I'm not buying an ice cream, I just like to hear it.
Well, if
summer.
you can imagine it on a beautiful country village by the village green. There as well.
In the park, in the middle of the park.
Exactly.
In the middle of the park, yeah. That's one of mine. What about one of yours?
Church bells, but wedding bells. I particularly like the peal of wedding bells when someone's got married. Yeah, exactly. But I guess pealing bells, church bells anyway.
Church bells are quite nice on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Not the toll bell. But, not the toll bell.
You don't want that one. Bong, bong, bong. At least if we don't hear that, we know we're still alive.
Well, I think the most chilling time I heard the toll bell was actually when I was at Princess Diana's funeral, and at the minute it started.
When you were there,
yes,
or when you were in the crowd.
Either.
When you were there,
either or. Another one that I really like. I like the sound of all coffee machines. Whether that's in a Costa, hi Costa, still waiting for the sponsorship.
Yeah.
Whether that's in a Costa or a Starbucks, or just at home and you hear it filtering through. I love that.
With that anticipation,
that noise and the smell.
What's to come? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's another.
Sorry, Margot. By the way, she's out. She's looking at a crow out there sitting on the fence. But when I made the barista noise, she looked around. I've got one that dates back to my childhood. I mean, all the way through my childhood. My dad would come home and he wouldn't do the, "Hi, honey, I'm home." He wouldn't do that. All he would do when he entered the door, so we would be in any room, he would do this. Those two notes whistling when he came through the door. And it is so ingrained in my brain. Oh, my dad's home. And I got on really well with my dad, so it's just a really lovely memory.
I think my mum had a greeting, and it borders on the whistling, and whenever she came in the back, ooh, that was hers.
Same kind of thing. Oh God, do you remember that?
She never said hi. She was, ooh.
Do you remember that sitcom, Freshfields, with Julia McKenzie, when the neighbour would come and go, "It's only Sonia." Similar kind of thing.
Similar kind of thing. Yeah, you just associate it with them all the time, don't you?
If I'm in the bathroom and I have closed the door, and this one comes snuffling at the door, it's a lovely sound. Just snuffle. It's like, "Daddy, where are you?"
I know you're in there.
I know you're in there. Why can't I come in there?
I'm making a noise so you know I'm out here.
Exactly right.
Well, if we're talking pet noises, then Hugo has a habit of snoring, and him snore very, very faint, not enough to keep me awake, but enough that I can hear it if I'm still awake.
I mean, you have reminded me, because snoring is one of the... Little snoring dog is okay. Snoring ex-husband, frankly, just wanted to poke pins in him when he snored like... My ex snored like a warthog. I mean, seriously. There's lots of things not to miss, but I definitely don't miss that.
We've both had that situation of snoring ex-partners, I think it's actually, that's probably, I mean, we've thought of that off the cuff, but I think it's actually worse than one of the ones on my list, which was other people's music. Why do other people, grumpy old gay, why do other people think we want to hear their music?
And sometimes you can't even hear the music. Sometimes you can only hear the...
Well, that wouldn't be so bad.
Oh, I think that's awful.
But actually now people are having conversations like this. They're listening to music like this or videos on YouTube. They're like, just put it to your ear. Just put it to your ear or get
But
some...
would you be as annoyed on a train, for instance, if two people were having an actual conversation with each other?
No, of course not. No.
Well, what's the difference?
The difference is that you could be quite quiet with that, but you're choosing not to be. And you're choosing to infringe my... Somebody's having a conversation. That's not fun. They're having a conversation.
Some of the conversations that you hear with people on trains, amazing. They're very indiscreat if they're on video chat.
I'm really not that interested. And on a train, it's normally them saying, yeah, I'm in a tunnel. Yeah, I'll call you back.
Hello.
Oh, God. If I had a quid for every time I'd heard somebody say hello on a train.
Oh, I've remembered one I don't like.
I'd have 4 quid.
I've remembered one I don't like. The Ring doorbell. Ding, ding, ding. This one goes wild for it.
Yeah.
Even when it's on the telly.
Yeah, especially when it's on the telly. And Hugo will go wild, and it's not even our it's not even our doorbell. I've changed it because that noise is so annoying. I've changed it to Westminster Chimes on there.
In case you didn't think dogs were clever, I
think all those alerts. I think people that text message you, and it's one sentence in the text message, but they split it into 5 different messages.
Yep.
So it pings 5 times. Wow. Making you think emergency.
Yeah. Up. Ding, 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 ding.
You're having a conversation just without me on text message. Yeah.
How do you wake up in the morning? What kind of alarm do you use?
I have my Alexa by the side of the bed wakes me up to a radio station.
Oh, that's all right. It doesn't, because Alexa normally goes do 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 do. I don't like that. But what's worse for alarm clocks? I hate those original like 1950s alarm clocks with the 2 little bells at the top. If you want to be shocked out of sleep and have a heart attack the moment you wake up, that is absolutely, and that is not good because you wake up with your heart racing.
You'd wake up more relaxed if you paid somebody to stand there overnight and just hit a tin with a stick, wouldn't you? It would be just as effective. And
I think that's a bit weird, wanting someone to stand over you hitting a tin with a stick at night time, but okay. Each to their own.
I think another one that I really it means failure. Is beep, 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 when you're running for a train and you hear that beep, 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 beep,
no,
and you're like,
can I stop you there?
Can
I?
Closed.
No.
Missed it.
You should never run for a train. It's undignified.
I know, but 11 o'clock at night and the next one is not for another 45 minutes to get that close and you hear the beep, 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 that's bad. Makes me angry.
When we lived in London, I was taught never run for a tube. It makes you look like a local. It makes you look like a tourist. It's like...
Yeah, but a tube's, there's another one along in 3 minutes. But on trains, and you've got to wait 40, if worse, the last train of the night.
Here's what I hate. Oh, go on. Did you think?
And I think, just generally, motorcyclists. Motorcyclists
they're
just
noisy, aren't they?
That refuse to change up a gear, so they make more noise as they go.
Oh God!
Change it up.
My neighbour, just across the fence, he has a couple of motorbikes and does all kinds of tinkering with them during the day when I'm trying to work and is revving the motorbike. And it's like, we'll sometimes have it on for like 45 minutes. It's like, will you just...
Yeah. Well, I think that's probably any noise that goes on for 45 minutes, like
exactly.
a Karcher machine or a drill or whatever.
Oh, Karchers, exactly, because they can be very noisy. I mean, they're good, but they can be very, very noisy.
Yeah,
that's true. At 6:15 every morning, woman across the road hasn't put any silencers on her BMW, and just the exhaust there is enough to wake the whole damn road up. I've talked to her about it, and she went, "But I love my car. I can't help it." I went, but you could help not revving it for 15 minutes in your drive before you decide to go.
I'd stick a banana up it.
I want to stick something
Stick a banana up it, then she won't rev it.
I thought of one more.
Yeah.
Unexpected item in bagging area. That's a noise you never want to hear.
Particularly if you haven't even started scanning.
It's normally your bag.
It's normally your empty bag that they don't recognise it because it's a heavier bag than their bag, so they don't allow. And you've got to wait for someone to come over and look at it and go, "Yeah, you're not stealing anything."
It's like, I wasn't going to steal anything anyway.
That's why I like to self-scan as I go round, because then I'm putting it in my own bag, and then I've just got to. Yeah. If you want to check it, love. Fill your boots. I had a full check the other day at Tesco's.
It's annoying, isn't it?
Check it, love. Check it. And I'm swear it's because those scanners have got GPS, so it knows you walked down the wine aisle and you didn't pick.
You haven't got
anything
any
up.
wine in
so
there.
they're just checking to make sure that you haven't. But there's nothing in there. Yeah.
Wine. That sounds nice.
Wine o'clock.
Wine. I think we're coming up to wine o'clock, aren't we?
Yes, it is.
Very nice
so,
too.
noises.
What noises do you love?
We've done smells. We're now doing noises. We need your feedback. We're compiling a list. We're going to publicise it on something one day.
We've made a list. We've checked it twice. Oh no, that's Santa. Oh no, that's something different.
Yeah, there's still about 40 weeks to go.
Yeah, right. Have a great week. We will see you on Wednesday. Every Wednesday, the Grumpy Old Gaze drops. And so like and subscribe, all of that.